Hello and welcome to me going through yet some more of my records, blah blah blahs, 7-inch things, whatever. I don't do a lot of 12-inch things, do I? I should rectify that. I should bring it here. Here's my 12 inch. Now here's 12 inches of... Yeah, because a lot of 12 inches can be extended too. Anyway, I thought, well, let's see, I'll go through some Monkees. And which sounds really awful and in that context. What are you doing? I'm going to go through some Monkees. Oh, are you? I hope you're protected. Anyway, what I mean by that, you know what I mean by that. The title would tell you. So this is the very imaginatively titled Monkees Volume 1. There we go. We've got Volume 1 of them. I think if I tried to stand on something like that, I would be run over by those things. It wouldn't end well, I don't think. Nor would wearing my jeans that way. Yes, not the most coordinated effort you'd get from me on that sort of thing, I have to admit. So kudos to them for doing that. He's got his trademark beanie happening there. Amazing it never fell off, being that high up his head. Don't look up, Mike. And then we have the imaginatively titled Volume 2. And the only difference between Volume 1 and Volume 2 is the colour. So they're still on those barrels. They're still looking like they're one step away from falling over. More colour in this one, though. Maybe that was the idea. I don't know. Maybe Volume 2 is sort of like, Volume 2, a bit more rouge, please. Thank you. Papa Jeans Blues? Oh dear. That sounds a bit nasty. I'd want to know your blood type first. And next up after that is having yourself a Pleasant Valley Sunday, which sounds like the name of a racehorse, doesn't it? Ask for the Monkees albums. Oh, okay. Go into a sort of mechanic and saying, oh, can I have some Monkees albums, please? No, but I can give you a Monkey Wrench. That was awful. Anyway, I didn't have that plan. So yes, a Pleasant Valley Sunday sounds very nice. It sounds like something you would do on a pleasant Sunday. And no, that's not Words by the Bee Gees. They're too busy doing Neil Diamond songs. The Monkees, that is, not the Bee Gees. Good grief, that would be interesting. Well, I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Yeah. Oh, that's got hit written all over it. I see. With something else at the front, eh? Oh dear, oh dear. Where was I here? Next up is She, the EP She. Now, she's the cat's mother, so it is The Cat's Mother by the Monkees. No, you've got your sunny girlfriend. Look out, here comes and gonna buy me a dog. Is that a guitar case? Maybe that's the idea of that photo. They don't want them to take the guitar out. Please don't play that guitar. It can wait until tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like they've taken an old newspaper photo, blown it up and kept the dots as they were, and oh, there you go, boys, you've got yourself an album cover or a 7-inch cover or a record cover. It can be used as anything. Cheap fanzine, maybe. Where they'd have those two-tone copiers and churn out 12 copies of their newsletters. Next up is I'm a Believer, because... And I'm not your stepping stone. So I'm a believer, but I'm not your stepping stone. That would get you a few sprained ankles, wouldn't it? Going back to the barrels, hey. It's like, if you didn't get your sprained ankles on the barrels, you'd get them by being the stepping stone. Gee, looks good for the shoulders, doesn't it? Now we're getting into a bit of colour with Valerie. They clearly liked red at this point, didn't they? But my goodness me, those clothes look so uncomfortable. They look like those trousers have been starched like nothing else. Maybe that's why Davey's standing like that. He can't move his legs. And I like how on the bass drum there, it's not even printed on the thing. It's just a little picture frame hanging there or something. Maybe they were on loan and they thought, no, we'd better not make anything permanent on these drums just yet. Next up is the EP for Cuddly Toy, in red. And I like how they've got Davey at the top when he wouldn't have been up as many stairs, given how short he was. And sort of Peter out there looking like he's seeing something. Maybe he's seeing his cuddly toy. Look, there's my cuddly toy. Ah. Davey's got that permanent WTF look he seems to have on his face. And next up is The Girl I Knew Somewhere and A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You. It's a Neil Diamond song, and that photo looks like, yeah. Get up the ladder there, boys. We're going to take a photo. Okay. And the photographer gets on their back, and there you go, you've got a photo. Maybe the idea is, oh, that's a little bit me and a little bit you. I don't know. Maybe they're looking at the girl they knew somewhere, they just didn't know where. And next up is the hit that everyone seems to know, or 1986 they knew, was Daydream Believer. And it just looks like the most uncomfortable... Poor Mickey, what are they doing to him? Strangling him with his tambourine or something? That is just terrible. Why on earth would you use that as the cover for something? I mean, it looks like he's choking or... Well, I do not understand why you would have that as a cover. Maybe he was believing his daydreams. Next up, we have Someday Man. And you were waiting for me to say Sunday Man, weren't you? And by this stage, they were a threesome. Peter decided to leave, and it was like, oh yeah, we'll keep going with this. And the further on they went, the longer the sideburns got too. They look like they're at a wedding. Well, the song title, Listen to the Band, is appropriate. Roll up, have the Monkees come to your wedding, as long as they're not singing The Girl I Knew Somewhere, or I'm a Believer, or Daydream Believer, or something that's a little bit, is this marriage going to last? And next up is Mummy and Daddy, or Mommy and Daddy. Not the most flattering of artistry, but could be worse, I suppose. Maybe the idea for that is that it looked like it was designed to be on huge posters. Looks more suited to be a postage stamp than anything. Looks like somebody got busy with a red and blue ink pen and thought, yeah, let's sketch. Here we are. Oh, that looks like a great cover. Yes, okay, we approve this. Do the boys and the Monkees have any say? Nah. Looks mildly like them. And by this stage, Mike decided to rack off as well, and they kept going though as a twosome. Oh my, hey! A more apt title than they thought at the time, I think. But don't worry, I love you better. Better than what? One of life's enduring mysteries. Actually, with Oh My, there's a connection to the Archies there, because the song itself was written by the same guys that did Sugar Sugar. Alright, I think that I'll end that bit there, and I might do another bit later on. So I'll probably do what I usually do and turn this into 2 bits. Ooh, do you get a choice? Well, it's up to you. I was like, do I get a choice of which bit? Oh, just that one or that one? Whichever bit, as long as you're watching, that's the main thing, and I thank you very much for that. And of course, as I always say at the end of these, thank you very much for watching. It's a bit like I'm reading the spiel. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care. Oh no, hang on, I muffed that up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourself and do the likes and subscribe and bells and the whistles. That's what I missed out on, and waving my hands around and all that sort of thing. And please take care, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.